Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Michelle. Today's video is going to be about how to get more bookings with VIPKID, and I'm going to share 3 ways for you to do that. The first way I'm going to tell you about is workshops. So VIPKID offers free workshops that you can sign up for and take at your leisure. There's usually several options that you can choose from, and you go into a workshop. It's about an hour long, and you learn a specific topic that another teacher is actually going to mentor you on. Now, the great thing about this is that you are getting free training and you get a lot of insight to different topics, and you figure out new things that you never knew before about VIPKID. So it's really beneficial if you can find that hour time slot that they are offering to go ahead and do that. In addition to this, you end up getting bumped up in the VIPKID platform for someone that is learning new things, and then they can kind of lead you in a direction that is where you want to go. So for an example, if you want to get more trial classes, I've been told there are 2 workshops you should go to in order to try to get more trial bookings. Those 2 workshops are marketing yourself and stand out to parents. So the reason why someone may want to get more trial classes is because with the trial class, you are converting new students to come into VIPKID. And if you have a student that takes your trial class and ends up signing up with VIPKID, you get a $5 bonus for every class that you get a conversion of a new student. So it's a really great benefit. But if you want to get those trial classes, you really want to market yourself, and then you also want to stand out to parents. And both of those workshops will teach you how to do those things. And I also find that after I take workshops, it seems like I'm in the system better in order to get those bookings, and I start getting them. Another great way to get more bookings is to take certifications. There are several certifications out there that you can take with VIPKID. Again, they're all free, but they do take time. It's like learning a college course or a college class, I should say. They give you some material. They have you go over everything. They have usually some videos to go over that material, and then you take a quiz, and then you can be certified for a new level. The great thing about this is that the more levels you are certified for, the more student pool you have available at your fingertips. So if you just start VIPKID and you pick little kids or big kids to start working with, and you get maybe 2 certifications, that's great. You'll get some students coming to you. However, the more things you're certified for, the more students can come to you as a teacher and say, oh, well, Michelle is certified in all of these different levels, so my name is going to pop up in their search engine for teachers that they need for certain levels. So I hope that makes sense. So if a student is looking for a level 4 teacher, then they want to go to somebody where they're going to only be able to see level 4 teachers certification. So if you don't have a level 4 cert, then you're not going to show up in their search. So that's kind of what I mean. If you want to be able to be more searchable, you want to be certified for as many things as possible. Now, some people might be a little weary of teaching the older ones or going down and teaching the younger ones. And I totally agree and understand that. When I first started, I told myself I only wanted to work with the little kids because that's what I really like. And I was kind of nervous to work with the older ones. It's a lot more conversation based, and I just wasn't sure how they would take my approach because I can be so animated and loud, and I feel like the little ones love that kind of stuff. And I wasn't sure if the older ones would take on to my approach. But then I started thinking, well, my approach needs to be catered to the student. So if my student still wants me to be those things, I can feed off of their energy. And if they don't, I can tone it down and talk to the student just like I would any other person or student of that age. So I got up the courage and I got certified for higher levels. And I teach actually more higher level kids, the older kids, more than the younger ones. And I never thought I'd be in that place, but I truly, truly enjoy it so much. It's so fun to talk to the older ones because they can tell you so many more things, more things about their life. We have great conversations. Sometimes they actually get out their own books or their own phone and they want to show me something. And it's just really fantastic to talk to the older ones. So I would say don't be scared of either level because they both have so many great things to offer. The younger ones, you're really going back to basics. So you can really see the progress and growth when you teach them the word cat and they finally get it by the end of the lesson. It feels so great. yeah, it's one word, but you just taught them something and you got to see it happen because they're in such the early learning phase that, like, any new thing for them, it feels so great to say that you taught them that word or you taught them that phrase. Um, so there's really benefits to both sides. So definitely get your certification in as many things as you possibly can, and you will get more bookings because you'll be certified to do so. And my last and final tip that I would say to get more bookings is to really open up any available slots that you have for new parents to find you. This is true for especially the beginning. When you first sign up for VIP Kid, it is really beneficial for you to sign up for as many open slots as you possibly can because you want to be able to get the parents to see you. Especially when you first sign up, for the first week or so, VIP Kid will promote you and say, hey, we have a new teacher. And like they want you to get out there and have those bookings. But it's really hard if you only make yourself available for maybe a couple of classes a day for 2 days a week. If they see that you have hours and hours of time, then you're better off on your own. Now, I get that you have a schedule and this may be like a side hustle, so you don't have all the time in the world. But what I mean is, sacrifice the first couple of weekends if you can, or nights, and open up a lot of classes and just see what you can get. It won't have to be like that forever. Maybe after a month or so, you can get on a really good schedule. But when you open up all of those slots, you're letting yourself be available to those people and they can find you. Then you start getting regulars and maybe you'll want to open up those slots to get those kids in that schedule. So it's really good to be open in that way and just kind of making yourself available to as many people as possible. It's like when you start any new job, you want to impress your boss and you want to be there. And if your boss asked you to stay an hour late, you would probably do it because you're new there and you want to show that you are invested in the company and that you're loyal to them and you'll do what you have to do to prove your worthiness. It's kind of the same when you're getting classes. You want to show them, I'm a great teacher, and if you could just let me show you that, you'll love it and you'll be able to book with me more, or you'll want to book with me more. So those are 3 ways that you can increase your bookings with VIP Kid. I hope these ways were helpful for you. And if you have any comments or ideas of things like this below, please comment below and let me know. If you have a question about any of the things that I said, also please leave that in the comments below. And if there's any other topics that you would like me to cover, leave those in the comments below so I can help you out with those. As always, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and make sure you hit that bell next to it so you can get notifications every time I post a new video. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate all of your support. I'll see you in the next one.